Hi guys, we are back. Welcome back. A to Z Psychology with Obian Chidozie. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Very important. It's very important. Please, you guys should subscribe to our channel and please remember to drop your questions. We continue with our videos and teachings on models of psychopathology. Today we'll be talking about a very important one, the socio-cultural perspective, or you call it the sociological model. Yes, the socio-cultural perspective. Actually, if you look at the ones we've been doing, or the theories we have treated, we have done the part that said it's a spiritual dimension. We have tried to do the one that says in the body, biological dimension. And we have looked at other theories like the behaviorist, the psychodynamic, the humanistic, the cognitive, the family system, and you see these ones are more like psychological factors. Yeah, family system is mostly environmental or social, right? Now, why I'm trying to make this emphasis is that the sociocultural perspective believe that psychopathology is not a problem inherent on any individual, but problem inherent in the system, society. Let me use that word, right? They believe that psychopathology is an activity or malactivity or inactivity or problems in the cultural, historic, and institutional processes in the society. Why would they see in Igbo land a woman climbing a palm tree and they will call her abnormal? Why? Is she really abnormal? It is an activity of the culture. Why wouldn't a woman break cola nut? When she does that, what happens? Abnormality. Initially, over the years, down historic moments, you understand that a woman on a trousers is typically abnormal. But tell me, is it the cause now, or is it the case now? No. So what am I trying to say? Sociocultural perspective says that psychopathology or these psychological disorders is a problem in the system, in the society, socially constructed, societally constructed, culturally embedded and instilled or installed, right? Historically aligned to our minds. That is what the cultural perspective or socio-cultural perspective is majorly emphasizing. At a point, the three major proponents, which will be very important to remember, is Thomas Saz, Thomas Sheff, and David Ronald Lane. The Lane here is L-I-L-A-G-N-E. Yes. Thomas Saz. Saz is S-Z-A-S-Z. S-Z-A-S-Z. Yeah. Thomas Saz. And we have Thomas Sheff, that S-H-E-F-F. Right? Yeah. So, these are the major proponents in this school of thought. So, you understand that, like I said before, they are not seeing you and I as people with mental disorders. They are saying that mental disorder is problems in the system. Why are we talking about this psychological whatever? Why are we disturbing human beings? It is you and I, the lawmakers, the culture, the history, institutions that have tagged these persons bad or mentally ill. That is what they are saying. Now, there is a distinction I must make. Try to remember the distinctions from these people's propositions. Thomas Saz, for example, stated that psychopathology is a myth. Psychological disorder is a myth, like myth, myth, that it doesn't exist. That what we see as psychopathology, or what we refer to as psychopathology, is ordinarily problem in daily living. And on the other hand, he said that in fact people that we feel that are normal are people that have been able to strike balance in their living. They have been able to have enough money to cater for their needs. They have a good job. They have good relationships. They have good everything per se, right? That people we tag abnormal are the people that are not coping well with those cultural, historic, and activities in the system, or in all those cultural activities. They are the ones that are not aligning with. They are the ones that are feeling marginalized, or in fact, they are not living well financially, occupation-wise. They are not coping. That is what Thomas Sachs said. That is his position. Then by Thomas Schaff said that psychopathology is as a reason of what? Learning. So sorry, please, that is very wrong. Thomas Schaff said that psychopathology is as a reason of labeling. Yes. So you understand that when a child goes, a young guy, teenage guy goes and steals bread from a store, right? Now, when he takes that bread and he's caught in the act, and the society knows about it, you know, in those days, you see some of the society trying to parade the guy. He will be snapped. You know, in our time now, the pictures, he will go online and everything. Trust me, that child is a thief, even when he does not steal anymore. Why is that? That child or that person remains, for example, mentally disordered, or having mental disorder, even if he's treated. One, they see you as a mad person. The society label you as a mad person. I'm using that word. Please remember that madness is something we don't use. It's unethical, right? So, your parents may want you not to touch with the guy again. No, he's a thief. This guy smokes. I don't want to see you with him. And they say, and just like that, the attitude the society gives to these persons, right, makes them feel, in fact, they start seeing themselves as the same as what they are being seen, what they are looked at, or as. This is what we call self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. They tend to fulfill those prophecies, those perceptions, those labeling people give to them. That's why you see parents that call their children stupid, idiots. Yes, some parents go that far. Mumu, let me use that word again. You don't know anything. You're blockhead. Look at your result. Every other person is better than you. You know, these things will re-echo in their heads, and they will wake up. When I say wake up here now, they will grow up. Either they are depressed because everyone is better than them, or they are worthless now. You know, that is worthless, helpless, hopeless. That is symptoms of depression. Or they are afraid to cope, social anxiety. Or they are having alternate importance. Everybody is better than me. But this time around, they say, no way. I have the power to drag this sun down. I am having the life of the president in my hand. Don't shout so that they will not know where I am. Grandiosity. All of these things are things that can result from what? This problem of labeling. The names you call your children, the names, they have this way of making them fulfill those prophecies. They start seeing themselves as that. Now, that is for Thomas Schaff. David Ronald Lane at this point said, actually, nobody is mad. Let me use that word again. That the society is the one that is mad, right? That he believed that psychopathology is the stain of the society and the environment in the society, the environment and not the persons. You understand that there are environments you grow up, you will be a very loud person, very loud. If you grow up in, I don't know, the places like Abakpa, or should I say Delta side in Sapela, when you want to talk, you'll be shouting. You cannot talk loud. You cannot talk quietly. There are environments, I don't know if I should say this, yeah, but you understand some place like the boys hostel in University of Nigeria, they wrote on top of it the name, okay, in Njoko, home for the real men, right? Now, that is for the real men. And you have to be a real man to be there. Because if you stay in that hostel and your mental strength is not well, it's not fine, if it's not strong, you may break down. Yes, because of the environment, you know. Now imagine, I'll give another example. It's very practical. When you at some point in my secondary school days, one of my aunties came back from UK, and then we were going through it rained that morning, and that was in Onitsha, and then everybody, the whole students, we are passing, the whole people going to the largest market in West Africa, right? Everybody was trooping, and then the gutter, there was a very deep gutter with rushing flood, very deep. The water was down there. If you mistakenly go in, that is trouble. So there was just but 1 foot plank for everybody to pass that, and left and right, people coming and people going, they were much, and you cannot climb that easily. What persons do is they'll put one leg and jump, because you can't jump the gutter, it's very wide. So once they pull one leg, they're afraid it will not carry them, they'll jump, pull one leg, jump, pull one leg, this side will wait again, the other side will push one leg, just front and back, people coming, people going. Imagine in this situation. Now, even if it's a banker, put one leg and jump. Even if he's a pastor, put one leg, jump. Now, please tell me, is any of them normal, or the environment is normal? According to David Ronald Lane, these persons are not having problem. They are just responding to the abnormality in the environment. Please, I want you guys to use this to capture this. David Ronald Lane says our behavior is not abnormal. It's as a reason of responses to the abnormalities in the environment. Why wouldn't they, for example, the country Nigeria, take to the streets, understanding the situation in the country now, right? Now, like now, who is fine, who is all right, like whose mental state is fine, understanding the kind of killings and the level of insecurity. Why wouldn't people have mental disorder? Why wouldn't they have generalized anxiety disorder? Mental health of Nigerians, how far, like how, you know? So I wouldn't bother you guys how me and my auntie from London, UK, really passed that plank. Yeah, it's a drama. Yeah, but please, let's not go there. But I've asked the question, and I'll try to use it to paint a picture, right? Who is normal, the environment or the persons putting one leg and jumping? Whether you're a reverend father, a man, anybody you are, you do that magic, that drama, right? So that is the social cultural model of psychopathology, and we see you in the next video. Please like and share and subscribe if you are interested in how myself and my auntie, yes, really passed that gutter. I'll be expecting maybe in the comment box, or you can call me at 070-322-61791, or reach me in through my mail. Yes, chidozie.obianyo.201176@unn.edu.ng. Yes, you can contact me through those things if you are curious to know how we responded to the environment that is mad. Yeah. See you in the next video.